Well, hello there, everyone. It is your lovely host here. It is Rai Rai. How's it going there, Chicago Bears fans? I have some news to discuss for you, probably you know already. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some eat, grab some drink. Now, if you don't like that, maybe you want to like a villain, and my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, for this one, there will be an article or a link for the Bears news. Let's get into this. Now, this past season was a horrible performance. They barely got in the playoffs. They looked terrible against the Packers. They didn't even try to beat the Packers, the rivalry. So I thought they were not gonna make the playoffs, but they did with a little help. But it didn't help, and it did not help. They got in the playoffs because this past Sunday the defense looks good. Don't get me wrong. The offense looks very shaky again. The only thing they got in that game was a field goal and a late touchdown. They didn't go for the field goal because the game was over. Okay. Now earlier today, I thought they're gonna fire Ryan Pace and Nagy, and guess what? They're coming back in 2021 this fall. How stupid is this? The McCaskies need to sell this team. They have been having this team since day one. They don't care about winning. If they did, then they would make some big moves. This is a stupid thing. The only thing is happening is the defense coordinator is retiring. Big flipping deal. All of them should be all of them should have been fired. Probably if the defense never retired, probably he will get fired. Maybe, maybe not. He's a former head coach of the Colts. He was a pretty decent coach. Now who's gonna be the new defense guy? Are they gonna get another old guy or a young guy? I like to get a guy from Kansas City. He's from defense, but they can't interview him right now because the Chiefs are still in the playoffs. So I guarantee you, Bears are screwed us up. They're gonna wait so long, then they're gonna snatch someone we never heard of who has no playoff experience. Watch, because those guys who have no experience will be very very cheap to get. The guys who have experience in that department are very very hard to get because Bears are very very sorry to say this, are very unorganized franchise. Okay, they always have great defense, but the offense is very shaky. One time they have a great offense, and the defense is very shaky. So they can never have both for some reason. The only time they ever have a good chemistry was the 85-86 season, and then the old in 2006 when they have Rex Grossman, horrible quarterback, but the defense was great. You know what I'm saying? If we had a better quarterback that year, we would become champions that season. But whatever, we lost to the freaking Colts that year. Okay, what if, you know what I'm saying? Pissed me off. Oh God. So I'll send you guys the article. You guys could read it for yourself. I'm not too happy about this news. Very stupid. They're not gonna extend it. This is it from them two guys. You know, they better have a better season than 8-8 last year. 8-8 this year. 8-8 this year. They were made a playoffs barely. They got in on life support. So stupid. Oh my gosh. Now I don't know if the Bears fans will be allowed to be attending any of the Bears games at home this fall. Okay, or actually this fall of 2021. I have no flipping clue. You know, it sucks. Packers are two-time division champions. Hopefully they don't win it all. I don't root for the Packers. Once the Bears are out of it, I don't root. You might have a different thing, but Bears have a lot of history. It's just, oh God, I just wanna. Nagy is an idiotic coach. Maybe they should just demote him and make him a offense coordinator and then get a new head coach. They won't do that. This is his third year, going on his fourth year, and he only took the Bears to two playoff games, and he's all for 2. He never won a playoff game in Chicago, so this is it for him and Ryan Pace. So Bears better think of someone to sign. I mean, not sign in free agency. Better get The Robinson, you know, he did good for you guys. So I don't. You better give him an extension or something, or he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave regardless. Okay. He's not happy with this franchise. This franchise is embarrassing. It's very hard to be a Bears fan. Bears fans don't ever give up. I had a feeling Bears are gonna keep it. I had a feeling Bears are gonna keep the GM and their head coach. 8-8, they should have been fired. Oh my gosh. Who's gonna be the new defense coach, you think? Is it gonna be someone good? Or are we gonna get a guy we never heard of? I guarantee you the Bears are gonna screw this up and get a guy we never heard of. Probably be someone from college. I mean, not like a famous college, probably like BYU or maybe like Notre Dame. Or I doubt it would be Notre Dame because Notre Dame can't recruit very well. Well, they do, but not in the pros. I like to get a guy from Alabama, from the defense coach. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know who's available for the defense coach. I don't know. Just going to be a long, long off season. Bears better make some blockbuster moves. I don't know if they should keep Khalil Mack. I know he has a big contract. If they let him go, that's going to hurt us in defense. I don't know what to do. Maybe get rid of these players on offense who's not working out very well. While Miller, he had a big incident this past Sunday. He got kicked out, I think. Maybe they should just release him. Don't trade him because you're not going to get a big value on him. Their running game is solid, don't get me wrong, but they need to run the ball like they used to do back in the day. I remember the 06, 07, the year they won the Super Bowl. That was a great running game. Great defense. Everything was clicking. I don't know. This coach, this is your last chance, Nagy. You need to win more games than 8. You need to compete for the division. You got the Vikings are pretty decent. You got the Detroit Lions are pretty decent. And of course, you got the 2-time division champions. You got the Packers. Packers are always going to be good until Rodgers retires or whatever. So they need a blockbuster trades. They need some big moves in the free agency. And of course, they need some smart moves in the NFL draft this April. If not, you can miss your opportunity like you did to Patrick Holmes and Watson. And I think Watson's wants out of Houston, or that could be all rumors. So Houston just a train wreck. Just like Chicago, they are. I love to see Watson in Chicago, but if he comes to Chicago, how they can protect him? They're gonna have the same issue like they do Mitchell. Mitchell, I think, is a free agent, and I don't think he's gonna come back. He has some good numbers, but they keep him in the whole entire season from week 1 all the way through week 17. They'll be in better predicament in the playoffs. Maybe not. So they can work on their defense. I wish we get the guy from the Denver Broncos back, but he's still a head coach, so that flipping sucks. He's not gonna from a head coach back to a defense coach. No, you work your way up. That's how it works. Or you don't bring back Lovie Smith. He's not gonna be a defense coach. He won't be a head coach again. And he recently got fired from Illinois from high school. Sorry, he recently got fired from Illinois from college football school. So I doubt he'll come back to the NFL. I doubt he'll come back to the Bears. He was 10-6 when he got fired. That is a better record than Nagy. His first year was 12-4. In the last 2 years it was 8-8. Pathetic. We just need a better kicking game. Now it's the offense once again is struggling. This always happens to us. We just got bad play calling. He don't do no trick plays instead of one, and that was a total fail. If he caught that touchdown, that game would turn on. We had a chance to put more points on the board. We did, but it was very late. It was garbage time. Very disappointing on the Bears this whole entire season. We were 5-1, the Bears, and we just fell apart. We had 6-game losing streak. We should have kept on losing, and we could have a good NFL draft pick. But no, we had to win these garbage teams, and then there goes our chances for a good NFL draft pick this April. We screwed that up. Big time, Bears. Way to go. Keep on losing. It didn't matter anyway. If we win the rest of the games, get in the playoffs, we get knocked out anyway. And so you need to play smart. Bears lose the rest of the games. Continue that continue that losing streak. But no, you want to keep on winning and sneak in the playoffs. And probably on your mind, you want to win the whole thing, but it did not happen, okay? So I don't know if it's Nagy's fault or Mitchell's fault. Someone needs to go, but they didn't. All them guys are staying. But I don't know if we're going to get a new quarterback in the draft or free agency. Something needs to go. I mean, something needs to give. I guess the Bears are not going to clean house. That really disappoint me. Have a go and let me know about this article, and let me know about the feedback. I guess we're gonna have another crappy season, probably 8-8, or maybe 10 and I wish it 10-6, maybe 6-10, or even worse. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll be back next time when they announce a new defense guy. Later, go Bears. Always go Bears. Don't give up.